Alright, now in this example, we're asked to multiply and simplify the following. The square root of 10 times the square root of 5. So if I look at this, it's usually easier to simplify before I multiply, but there's not really much I can do here because 10 is really just 2 times 5, and notice when you simplify square roots, you're looking for pairs, and then whatever pairs you have, you put one of those outside. I can't do that here because there's no pairs, and there's no pairs here either, it's just 5. So what I can do is I can go ahead and multiply it, and there's two ways you can do this. The first way is I just say 10 times 5. So I have the square root of 50, and then I just need to do my factor tree with 50. So, of course, I could use 10 and 5, but to just be different, I'll use 2 and 25. And then 25 I can break down into 5 and 5. And notice there's my pair of 5s. So I circle those. One's going to go on the outside. And this 2, I wasn't able to pair that off, so that's stuck inside. And so we get just 5 times the square root of 2. Now the other way of writing this is notice that as soon as I multiply these, I'm just going to break them down again anyway. So in a way, I don't even really care what 10 times 5 is. It's not necessary for me to know to figure this out. What I can do is just write this as the square root of 2 times 5, that's what 10 is, times the square root of 5, and then just multiply the insides. So this is the square root of 2 times 5 times 5. Because that's what I immediately am going to do anyway, is break them down, so why not just leave them broken down? And then notice the same thing happens. There's a pair of 5s, so 1 comes outside, and I can't pair the 2 off, so it's stuck inside. So, whichever way you do it, the square root of 10 times the square root of 5 simplifies down to 5 times the square root of 2. And that's this example.